You know, I keep meeting a lot of women, and I don't know, I can't help it, but I have to just bring them up briefly. But I was snooping around Queen Samira, our belly dancer, her page, and there were so many things, so I just had to pull her. Okay, so please, Queen Samira, please come up here. I gotta talk to you very briefly, very briefly. So I was snooping around her website. I mean, when I was telling her everything, like, everything on her website, she was like, "Man, you really got your research on me." Like, she not only does belly dancing, she does. It's also elements of Bollywood. She does Bollywood dancing too. If you want to hire her for an event, and I saw so many other things on there. She does Pilates. She does wellness. And the one that caught my eye was this retreat that she does annually. She goes to different countries for wellness retreats. She went to Kenya this year. And the one I want to do is she's going to Morocco next. I would really love. So just tell us a little more about the retreat.
Sure, thank you. I lead wellness and culture retreats. I do all the planning, sometimes on my own, sometimes with someone else who also, like Remy, she's from India, so she leads the retreats to India, obviously an expert, and she teaches yoga as well. But because we do the planning ourselves, we kind of take out the middle person so that it ends up being a good savings for what we do. But we do luxury retreats where we do heavy planning, make sure you're really well taken care of. In Kenya, it was a wellness and safari retreat. So we got to go on safari, which was amazing. There's always cultural aspects and give back aspects as well. We're going to Morocco soon, and there was just a huge earthquake in Morocco. I don't know if you guys have heard. Yeah. So we were already collecting stuff to bring for school children, like, you know, you can take a bunch of luggage over, and so we were already collecting stuff for school children, but now we're probably also going to be bringing aid, and of course, you know, sharing links and stuff just to help people directly. But yeah, I also go to Morocco. All my people over there are safe, thank goodness. But yeah, helping the cultural aspects and really making cultural bridges between people is really important to me. And educating people who come from here over to these countries so that they know, so that they understand other people and so they know how to help effectively.
So let's talk about the dancing aspect. How did you get into dancing?
I was a dance major in college. My parents are immigrants, so they're not American, they're from Australia, but I was raised mostly around people of other cultures, and so I am more comfortable with that. And then I was a dance major in college, and I saw belly dance and fell in love with belly dance, because it's beautiful.
Yeah, and then we talked about challenges like, actually, you know, the funny thing, I've seen you perform before, and it didn't click till later. There's a Turkish restaurant where you perform. What's it called?
Kasbah.
Yeah, so I actually saw you perform, but it took a while to click. So what are some challenges you face in the belly dancing business?
So one of the main challenges that I'm facing right now is partially the fact that most of the other women in dance are like half my age. I'm 54. And you know, like, that's hard. We face life now having to be on Instagram and in pictures and with all of these pressures. And that's really hard, you know, and I have to do it kind of publicly, in a really small way, but really publicly. And it's a challenge.
So how do you deal with it? How do you just keep yourself moving despite that?
I really focus on health because I teach Pilates and stretch and meditation, and in those classes I have to focus on the challenges that we all have with body image and all that kind of stuff, and really focusing on the positive aspects, you know. Keep moving. Motion is lotion. Love your body for what it can do and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, take care of your skin.
Do you think it's too late for someone like me to be able to get in a split or stretch out, become flexible, and all that?
Our bones are all different. So some, like I can't do a sideways split, but I can do a front back split. So our bones are all different, so I can't predict that. But I had lost the ability to do my split and then gained it back in my mid-30s. So yeah, you can get it back. Yeah.
So I'm going to talk about one last thing. There's a charity yoga center of Colombia. Just talk briefly about that.
So all of my classes are through the Yoga Center of Colombia, and we do an enormous amount of charity work there. We, like when during COVID, we raised $17,000 in 4 days for India when India had its biggest problem. Right now, we're collecting gently worn scarves and jewelry for Hope Works of Howard County. They're having a fundraiser, so 100% of the proceeds go to that. We always are collecting food for the Howard County Food Bank. So we really try to give back in all different ways. Village of Love and Resistance, we also do fundraisers for them there in Baltimore. So all sorts of different charity work, just give back.
That's really awesome. And you brought a gift for every single one here. We're giving away free.
I have free class cards.
Okay, so tell them so they know.
Yeah. So I have free class cards. Actually, I'm not sure I have enough with me today for everybody, but I have the QR code. I can go around to the table, you can take a picture, and it's a QR code to get a free class at the Yoga Center of Colombia. But also know that our guided meditations there are always free. So we have like 20-minute guided meditations. If you're experiencing stress or stuff like that, then
you can get it a split. Just sign up and you get it a split like me. I'm gonna come next year.
2 weeks.
All right. 2 weeks. All right, guys. One more time for Queen Samira.